welcome Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Today we'll be talking again about Briana Williams. We saw that she gave a big performance at the Jubilee meet in Kingston, Jamaica earlier on today, and actually that performance helped to make her point because we did a video earlier on this week, a video that's received quite a lot of attention. Folks who aren't even interested in track and field, all of a sudden they're interested. They're over here. They're calling it, saying we're hating, we're pressuring a youngster. The age excuse, it's been rinsed time and time again. But I'm listening out to hear if they'll be using the age as justification after this performance as well. As a matter of fact, the performance that Briana Williams gave today, it helped to make her point for us. Right? It helped to make her point for us, and I'll explain why later on in the show. First, let me say shout out to my sponsors, Quicklink Shipping, RA Sports Store, and CSA Shop. They've been with us since day one, and they continue to support Halftime TV through and through. So Briana Williams, she clocked a win-aided 10.91 in the initial stages. They said that race wasn't legal at the time. I think it was +3, positive 3.4 was the win reading. As such, that was chalked off. She went back to the drawing board. She came back in the final and she registered 10.97 with the positive win of 1.4. And Briana Williams, this is equaling her personal best. If we remember correctly, we saw what she ran last week in Eugene, Oregon. It wasn't anything close, remotely close to what we know she's capable of. And that's the issue I have, because when you know someone is capable of doing something, whenever they don't produce that ability, we don't see that coming to the fore, then it leaves you disappointed, and you know what they're capable of, so your expectations are, it's on a pedestal, put it that way. And Briana Williams, she basically showed us again. And folks will say, oh, but she basically is quieting or her haters, and she's putting a muzzle on a lot of you guys. No, she's actually helping to make my point for me. All right. She lined up against lesser competition this week in Kingston, Jamaica. Last week we saw her against Sha'Carri Richardson, arguably one of the biggest superstars in track and field as we speak at 22 years of age. Sha'Carri, good, bad, and ugly, she comes with it, and she also comes with performances. Last year she was placed last in Eugene, Oregon. This year she came in, she registered a second place run in front of Shericka Jackson. And although there's still controversy around who came second and who came up, regardless, Sha'Carri Richardson, she came out and she showed what she's capable of doing. Shericka Jackson, she was there, one of the fastest women to ever grace planet Earth, over 100 meters. There was Mujinga Kambunji, one of the fastest women in Europe this year. There was Elaine Thompson-Herah, the double Olympic champion. All these big names lined up, and then Briana Williams, she didn't show up. She gave us an asafa. Whenever it came to crunch time last week, she didn't show up. She showed up this week in Kingston, Jamaica, and second was Shakara Wallace, 11.08, her personal best, which she registered today, and Shamira Williams, 11.13. We expect Briana Williams to be coming first in races of this caliber. We expect her to be pushing out ahead of the competition against this quality opposition. And if you don't expect her to be pulling away from this pack, then you probably don't know Briana Williams, and your expectations probably aren't right. All right. And she's 20 years of age, and she's still young, she's still developing, and all the excuses. I'm listening out for the excuses this week, because it seems as if only when athletes underperform, we have something to say when it comes down to excuses. When they underperform, we need to call it what it is. Because no, she ran 10.97, equaling her personal best. And everything that you guys will say out there now is, you feel some type of way. She's quieting. She's putting a muzzle on you now because you didn't believe in her, and you didn't. No, it's not a case of us believing in her. We saw that she ran 10.97 this week. Next time, whenever she takes the track, whether it's next week, whether it's a week after, whenever it is, we expect her to go 10.97, 10.96, 10.95, or even running 10.97 again. All right, so it's realizing where in your previous race you can improve on, identifying the opportunity and building on that. That's what your coaches are for. That's what coaches generally do when you complete a race. They take you back to the drawing board. They say XYZ, this is where you need to improve on. This is where you probably fell short, and next time you line up, we're going to correct that. Right? That's what we want to see from Briana Williams. That's our expectations, and that I'm pretty sure I echoed the sentiments of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans who are concerned about Briana Williams and her progress or development. We know what she's capable of. 10.97 is her personal best. She ran it last year as well. We're not surprised. We're not surprised. It's the 10.97 today, and then probably next week 11.20, and then probably the following week 11 flat. That's what we are concerned about. That's what we're concerned about, because it doesn't seem as if the times that she's recording, she's building on those. It seems as if it's constant fluctuation throughout whenever we talk about Briana Williams. Seeing what Tina Clayton is capable of doing, seeing what Briana Liston registered earlier on this season, we know come the World Championship, the trials for the World Championship, it will be very, very competitive. There'll be a number of sharks in the water out for blood. Briana Williams will have to be looking over her shoulders, because all the young female athletes out of Jamaica, they want to place. Other female athletes who are not so young, they want to place as well. And they'll be coming to the national trials to stake a claim for themselves. They'll be coming to the national trials to ensure that if not third, they'll be securing somewhere up there, probably even second place. They probably even resigned to the fact that, okay, 2 places are already taken, right? But 3 and 4, probably it's up for grabs. Who knows? They will want to ensure that they slip in, if it's even a 4th place spot, to ensure that they secure a place on the relay team. That's my opinion though, and I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Briana Williams, congratulations on equaling your personal best in Kingston, Jamaica today. We want you to use this now as a pedestal, a stepping stone. Build on it. We want the next performance to be 10.96, and the one after 10.95, and after that 10.94. That's how we want to see the progress, not constantly fluctuating all over the place. 10.97 this week, 11.20 next week, 11 flat the week after, 11.15. No, we don't want to see that, because then it makes it difficult to judge your progress. And right now, your progress is extremely difficult for us to put a finger on, because it's all over the place. All right? Again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Halftime TV. Remember, folks, share your views in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so as yet. Noranda from Halftime TV saying bye-bye.